Hi, we're Wendy and Carrie Valentine.
Greetings.
And thank you so much for taking your very valuable time to watch this video. We're going to talk to you on how to be genuinely happy with yourself and how to create an intimate, juicy relationship.
But let's get real here. Who's experiencing that? I mean, probably most of you here watching this are unhappy or having some difficulties in your relationship, and yet you're yearning for something, and that's great because the information you're about to hear is going to change your life as it changed ours. Now,
excellent point. And we spent days and days making a script to talk to you today, and you know what? We're just going to throw it out and come straight from the heart.
So please bear with us if we fuddle our words every now and then, okay?
That's right.
Well, let's get right into it.
Yes. Carrie and I were in a wonderful relationship initially, and we're going to talk a little bit about our story just for the purpose of really inspiring you to make these changes, powerful changes. Carrie and I were in a wonderful relationship initially, and then we found ourselves on the brink of divorce. And
dried up
and very unhappy. But the good news is, from going through this experience, we birthed these tools that we're going to share with you today. And what we noticed is both of us were in, right, Carrie?
Yeah.
In our own stories in our head. And my story was looking in the mirror, and let's just be honest, and always there was something not quite right, whether it was my hair, my face, my weight, and it was like I was fighting with myself. How about you, Carrie?
Well, I lived for so long with a cloud of depression over my head, and even though I didn't really talk to anyone about it, or I don't think even people perceived it, but inside I was feeling it. And what I was dealing with was constant stories of negativity about money, like not having enough, and I'm not going to be able to make enough.
Right.
As well as, quite transparently here, issues around thinking I wasn't big enough, you know, in an intimate manner to please you, and it just kept going.
Never-ending story. So then, what happened was we really bottomed out, and at that point we said we want to make some changes, major changes, and so we moved to the desert.
Of
and
Idaho.
we had of Idaho. Thank you. And we spent 4 years of very intensive training, where the honesty of the desert helped us pull apart our stories, get really real, and start really implementing a powerful tool, called choice.
Yeah, and we worked like scientists and we lived like monks, and through that 4-year time, a total transformation happened in our lives. We completely changed of who we were. You know, we were both unhappy and miserable and dried up, and from it, it's like a whole new being came out of that, and our relationship is working as a great team. And you can do this. You can be happy. You can have an intimate, juicy relationship. It's just that you didn't know.
And happiness isn't hard, it's just entirely new.
Heck
and
yeah.
so we took what we learned in the desert, and we said, look, if this is working for us, we want to share it with more people. And so we started teaching courses, and we started seeing profound effects that these tools were having on people. And so then, as as experienced teachers, we honed this material into a 7-step system. And let's highlight that,
Definitely,
Carrie.
and that was really what we're talking about today, and bringing this information is because the enthusiasm from the people who have taken the courses said, guys, you need to help more people. You need to get this information out as it's helped us. So here we go. Why don't we get right into it? So the principles, or the cornerstones of
this system,
of the 7-step system, for sure, it begins with a map of choice. And the map of choice is amazing because it basically shows us, like, we have the permission to be happy or unhappy at any moment, and I just didn't know that. And then there's keys to unlock the handcuffs to be happy, and we did this, and we figured this out, and we've completed this in a way that you can do this too.
Excellent point. And another point too is, ain't mama happy, ain't nobody happy. What I discovered was, by choosing to be happy as a woman, that had a beautiful, profound effect on not only myself, but on my loved ones. And so it shows you the importance of the power of a woman, and how it gives us the strength and reason to choose that inner happiness.
Most definitely, because part of what we found out was, like, when we were on the brink of divorce and dried up, is that I didn't really know. It was kind of like not a mental thing, excuse me here, but a physical thing, that I wanted to turn my heart on into a heart-on. And
Oh, excellent point.
from that place, the only way to really do that, to shift from like kind of having sex to being really juicy, intimate lovemaking, is have the sweetness from our women.
Right.
And they can only be there when they're really feeling that overjoyed love for themselves
Right.
by clearing out.
When they stop fighting with themselves, they become the beauty that they are.
So that's
Yes.
another great piece here, is that you'll see and learn how doubts, fears, insecurities, and worries are actually some of your best friends, and they're going to help you turn being unhappy into happy. It's an incredible part of this system.
Right.
Another,
And what about, that complete and delete, Carrie?
oh
Yes.
my gosh.
That one is definitely, well, it's turned my life and many others' lives around that we're witnessing.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
stuff from being, woes from my family story of growing up and different things in life that just kept, hovering around me and just...
Even after all the therapy, right, Carrie?
Yeah, it just kept coming back.
Yes.
Until we incorporated this delete and complete aspect to the system, and it's changed our lives, literally. And it's just like...
It's like dragging those old computer files and putting them in the trash and going,
definitely
complete.
gone.
Yeah.
And another great highlight is communications skills here. And we've honed the greatest tools for you so that no matter
Chosen the best of the best.
no matter what's going on in your life, like you're having a little fight or a full-blown out one, you can learn to deal with your feelings and communicate respectively and hear each other and end up at the end of it really appreciating and learning from it and moving on. And you
Right.
don't have to keep repeating these same old badgering kind of issues.
Exactly. So, Carrie, what is the material that we're going to be offering?
In terms of offering it into a downloadable format for yourself digitally, so you can start and acting on this information
Yes.
instantly, because we know when we were in pain we wanted something quick now, and I imagine that's
Oh
the
my
same
gosh,
thing for you
yes.
too. So with that, the information is going to be in audio files as well, as we mentioned a little bit earlier. So
Yes, and also some of the free bonuses.
Oh,
One of
wow.
them is
Yes.
is a vision board, and it's a guide to manifest all of your dreams. And it has audio files with it. It's very powerful and effective.
yeah, so whether it's, you're looking for things for your relationship or your business
Or your
career,
purpose.
your purpose, or also for people who have artistic interests. This information, especially with doubts and fears, it's helped so many people because, again, we ourselves have been and are international performing musicians and have dealt with a lot of fears and insecurities. And through
Right.
time, we've met up with so many people that are very talented and have stopped because of a voice in their head.
Right.
Another really beautiful, very excited, we're just very excited about this,
Oh, yes.
this bonus, is for the first 100 people who invest in themselves in this program. We're going to offer you a free half-hour coaching session, one-on-one, so we can really hone in on what the kind of issues and concerns are, so you can really create happiness and juiciness and intimacy in your life, regardless if you, again, are in a relationship or you're preparing for one. So we're so confident in this information that we've seen how it's changed our lives. We've over time seen how it's helped other people in the courses and people that we've coached, that we're extremely confident that you're going to get so much from this that we're going to offer it to you at a 60-day money-back guarantee,
Right.
no questions asked. So what we want you to do is take your time, go into
Go
it,
through the material.
Go through the material. In each chapter, there's a chapter summary, there's a call to action, and it really helps you, guide you step by step, so you really feel relaxed and comfortable. Because, if you're unhappy, it's just that you didn't know something else, and this is
Didn't
going to
know we had a choice.
yeah, and this is going to show you how to create that. So, with this, why don't you right now I would love to have you scroll down to the page, click the button, and that's going to begin our ability to assist you right now into creating a lifelong of genuine happiness and a juicy, intimate relationship with yourself and with your partner.
Right on. Thank
So-
you so much for being with us today, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Bye-bye.